Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Lyons Den League Season 6, Week number 8. In the previous week, I finished in 10th place. Week before that, I was in 4th. Solid weeks. The first 5 were not quite as good, but anyway, we are 13th overall after 7 weeks, which is not so bad. Would be nice if I could finish top 10. I think that's very unlikely, but it could happen if I continue to play very well. And we're going to start this week with a moving map, as always, Peerless Map with some piers. This is interesting, actually. What is... Okay, I mean, it's going to be coastal. What does the word peerless actually mean? I know that's a word. I actually don't know what the definition of that is. If that actually has something to do with the map theme, then that's unlucky for me, but, Oh, I'm in blink mode. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's very not good. Oh, God. Folks. This is not good. Okay, so I lost 15 seconds. Which is not good. I have to hope that... Well, that this is an easy round and that there's a little bit of leeway. And... Yeah. It's not the best start. It is Indonesia, which could be good. Kecamatan Bengkalis. Bengkalis is here, yeah. Okay, well, turns out there is a little bit of leeway if you just know where the thing is. This probably is the 5K. Looks pretty good to me. There are a couple other, like, piers and things, though, so I will take the time to confirm. The road kind of curves maybe a tiny bit east as you go up, which, I mean, it could be like that. Like, I guess I'll just see what the road does when I actually hit the intersection here. So, like, there is an intersection, it's like a four-way, kind of. And it continues and hits a three-way. So, like, it's not this. It's not that either. Oh, well, that's interesting. Well, I thought this was going to be easy, but now I'm not sure. Is it this? It might be this because you have, like, a couple buildings. The off-roads aren't marked, but... In fact, the fact that it goes east-west kind of confirms that it should actually be that. Because we did have this little... Well, the pier does kind of extend here, so... Let me just send that in. Oh, I turned animations off. No confetti. Anyway. That was fortunate. I mean, the whole blink mode thing could have been bad, but... it was just Indonesia, and it just gave you a Kecamatan that was the same name as a Kabupaten, which is about as helpful info as you can get, so... Thank you for that. Sotragota. This kind of... It kind of reminded me of, like, Watape, east of Medellin, but, I'm not super sure about that. Rotary... Was it Paipa or something? I don't know what that is, but... Hopefully we get a department name. Boyacá. Okay. So that's this one. Could it be that lake? Or that lake? Or that lake? Let's see. It said Paipa, I think, was the name of presumably the town. But I'm not seeing that, so... Well, maybe... Yeah, I'm not so sure, actually. Yeah, Paipa. That's clearly a place name. And there is a body of water, so... If it's Boyacá, I mean, this shouldn't be that hard. I feel like I should have the info that I need here. I just need to not fail at scanning. Unfortunately... Oh, there. I don't know how I didn't see that, but... We got there, eventually. Curve in the road. You just go to the straight part to make sure I'm getting the angle. Should just be that there. Cool. Okay, I've also got the country streak script on. I'm need to check my scripts before booting up the game. Let's go south, shall we? I don't know. I mean, it's just going to be look for an area code. That's the first step, at least. Let's go north. I don't know how I feel about south anymore. 92. That's Manaus. Okay. Ipiranga gas station. Yeah, it's a Manaus code. I don't know whether it'll be Manaus or somewhere nearby, but Revimar, could that be a place? I don't know. Are you going to give me a name of a town here? I don't know how there's no town name there. That seems weird. I feel like normally you would write a town name on that. But I didn't see one, so... I mean, it could be Manaus itself. That's always possible. Because it does feel quite large, but... Well, I don't know. Amazonas... What is this? Like a... Centro Cultural de Parintins. Isn't Parintins a town, or am I making that up? It is. It's over here. Okay. Now... Not sure. So we were on an east-west road, like straight east-west. We get to Centro Cultural, and the road looks like that. So it's probably the Bumbodromo, right? That just seems to fit way too well to be wrong. So I think we started over there somewhere. Is that the gas station? I don't know. We can do this in a minute. Three-way intersection coming off west. And we have Padre Colombo and Oneldes Martins. Martins, Colombo. So we started it there. Good. The leaderboard is broken. All right, there we go. Round 4 is Greece. Okay. This may be tricky. Greece is often tricky. Seems like I went the right way, though. So Athens. Yeah, let me just go onto the highway here. Athens, A8, Kalamata, Tripoli. So we are in the Peloponnese, Kalamata, Tripoli. Okay, so the A7 and A8 are just not going to be roads that exist, which is cool. Or maybe the 7 is the same as the A7? Definitely could be. Okay. So there's an exit. I think we're on the 8 now. Ancient Corinth. Okay, this is where we are then. I think that... Yeah, we probably started on, like, that road, maybe. It's a good thing I didn't go the other way at the start. Let's see, what's the, What is with the imagery, like, breaking? Anyway. Okay, so I was moving southwest. So I was wrong about what road I was on. It's probably this one. Or something similar. Could be there, actually. That looks decent. So the road goes off. It's more east-west. Yeah, that's probably better. Let's see. If I go east, is there a guy to the north? I mean, no. It's a driveway. But the driveway could be marked. It's possible. You never know what's going to be marked as a road and what isn't. It's a bit arbitrary sometimes. But I think this is solid. Honestly. Like, it looks quite good angle-wise, the way that it's like curving a little bit. It's kind of the only thing I can find that has a road that goes off to the west like that. I'm just gonna send this. I don't know what else this could be. Okay, one left. Canada. Okay. Rogers and Old Cut. Noted. I totally won't forget those. Let's say Erie? Doesn't necessarily mean we're on Lake Erie, but it could. The chip ship. Yeah, I don't see anything there. Let's go west. I feel like I'm operating at like 80% speed right now. I feel like I'm even speaking like slower than normal. I did just take a nap, so that probably explains it. Okay, well, so far this has not been that helpful. Littering Long Point Provincial Park. Could still be Lake Erie, but I don't have any actual indication of that. Well, the water is to my... No, is that water? I can't even tell. I think there's water north. So, I guess it wouldn't be. I mean, I just need to find real info, but there just hasn't been anything so far, so... Should I go the other way? I mean, it's a little late for that, probably. Oh, wait, no, there is water south. Never mind. Well, maybe it is Erie. I don't know. Chesapeake Bay. What the hell? Norfolk City. Wait. Sorry, are we not in Canada? We are in Canada. What the heck is going on? What the... Long Point. Dude, I'm so confused. Okay, Old Cut Rogers. I mean, it's fine. I can find the 5K, so it works. But, bro, I was questioning my entire existence there. It said Chesapeake Bay and Norfolk, which are both in Virginia. And I was like, what? What is happening? Oh my god. Okay. So we're just like at the curve in the road, I guess, like there. Dude, what was that? That was so confusing. There is water north as well, so that was pretty confusing. Because I was like, why would there be water north if it's Lake Erie? But, well, I mean, that's why, I guess. It's a little thingy that sticks out. I can't speak. Yeah, can you tell I just woke up from a nap? I mean, I 25K'd the map, which is good, better than I expected, given that. But yeah, sure. I mean, I was questioning everything because this is Chesapeake Bay and this is Norfolk. I was like, what? I thought, are we not in Canada? Did it not say provincial park? But no, we're good. 1025K so far, so not an easy map apparently, but fairly straightforward for me. So, oops, opened the wrong app there. There we go. Kalahari Basin. Let me take a look at the map. So this is... Wait, is it the orange or the red? Or do they tell us if it's the orange or the red? No. No, of course they didn't. Well, that's annoying. Oh no, Kalahari Basin. Oh, okay. If I used my reading skills, I would know. So it's the orange part, which means nearly all of Botswana, other than like, I guess like Gaborone, Francistown, and Max East. It's basically like the eastern half of Namibia. It's kind of approximate, but it's the best I'm gonna get. And then that little northwestern pocket of South Africa as well. Okay, noted. And then maybe like, I don't know, some evil Ari if they decide to do something like that. But this isn't Cactus League, so I don't think they will. All right, starting in Namibia. I would guess we get 2 Namibia, 2 Botswana, 1 South Africa in this seed. Namibia is the one I feel least comfortable with. I do know the regions at least, so hopefully that's all I end up needing, but what was that? It's some kind of beef, maybe like some kind of beef. I finished, I ended my sentence mid-sentence. Dude, I cannot speak right now. Slaughterhouse, I don't know, something like that, whatever. So we're going north, Kings Highway, Beef Core, Windhoek, Swakopmund, and Okahanja. Anything there? Oh, there's more, so... Wachiwarongo is same direction as Swakopmund. I mean, we have to be fairly close to Windhoek, I would think, given the extent of the map. Wait, also, why does it say B1 to Swakopmund if that doesn't go anywhere near... I mean, Okahanja's here, so... I guess this is where we are. If that's to the north... Then... Wait, the road goes... It curves north. What the heck? It's here. Kings Highway, yeah, okay. It is Abattoir, yep, that's what I thought it was, so... There you go. And then... The pinpoint is probably just some buildings, possibly an off-road. Not super sure. It looks like we do have a road and some buildings to the west of it, so that suggests we are in fact here. And that is 1 out of 1. Okay. Here's your first Botswana. Is the word abattoir more commonly used than slaughterhouse? I guess it maybe makes it sound more... I don't know, like... it doesn't change what they do in there. Maybe the word sounds more appealing, but like... at the end of the day, what they're doing is not particularly appealing, so... Yeah. I would guess that that's why that word is more common in the names of businesses and such, but what do I know? Yeah, I mean, we're on a paved road, which is good. Let's just find a sign, hopefully. I should have checkpointed. Oh, did I check? Wait, I actually did checkpoint. I didn't even realize that I did, but... Okay, well, this is kind of not ideal. There's just zero information on this road. Thought that was a sign and it was a truck. Okay, I mean, I could use something here, like, honestly, I think I'm gonna go back to the checkpoint and go that way because, well, I didn't see anything. Well, yeah, that would have helped. Rockhops and Orapa. So Orapa is the diamond mine town. It's 240 south. Interesting, Rockhops. So I guess we're 110 kilometers, huh? This road is curving like that. Could be something like this. I mean, 110... Yeah, I think that just about checks out, although it's not the only option, unfortunately. It could be, like, up there as well. Let me see what the road does once I get to the end of this curve. Or, look at that. Mound... Yeah, can you give me the close one? Matopi 17. Yeah, that suggests we are here instead. So I was probably on this white road. In Moray Matau. Let's see what the pinpoint is. Okay, there's a building east, which may be on the map. There's a little split in the road. I mean, honestly, I kind of just want to go here because it just looks good, but... Well... I'm not super sure about it. But it just looks, I don't know, like the road just splits here, so I feel like I have to send here. 23 meters. That was probably very, very close. The 5K range might be 25. But it looked to me like we were well north of where the road actually splits. And I feel like I don't know. You never really know, but buildings on the map, especially in like a country like Botswana, are usually very untrustworthy. So I was not about to trust that we were in fact straight west of that building. I was going off of the way the road looked, but well, it almost cost me, so I'm glad that it did not. Here's the South Africa round, so again, we have to be in that sort of northwestern area. Probably what that means is that since the scanning radius is limited, the round itself is going to be harder. Like the town itself might be smaller. So, have to keep that in mind. What's that? Lingaletu. Or Gesundheitsorg. Gesundheitsorg? Is that how you say healthcare? Oh my god. What a word. So Lingaletu. Lingaletu. Sounds like Baba Yetu. Lingaletu letu. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going with that. Uh all right. So that didn't help except well, I mean it probably was on the map. I just didn't see it, but maybe there's more info on some of this stuff. Looked hard. Germany. Okay, well that's not helping. Shoko. I don't know what that is either. Okay, well... Oh, that's a dead end. That's fantastic. Wait, there was a sign there. There was a sign there, and there is no longer a sign there. Well, that's cringe. Karibuni. I feel like Lingaletu is probably what I have to look for here. But I have no idea where that is. And I am kind of scared, given my scanning abilities. But I guess I'll try. I think it can go maybe out to like here-ish. So, well, here we go. This just doesn't feel very good. Yeah. I just don't think I'm finding this. Yeah, that's unlucky. I mean, I don't really know what to do here. There's not, I think it goes decently east, but yeah, I don't know. It's just not here. I mean, it's probably here, but I don't see it, so I'm not super sure what to do here. That's unfortunate. What do I click? Do I click Uppington? Do I click... I guess I'll click Uppington. Road angle's reasonable. Wow, that's ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, what I should have done was checked Uppington and seen if the road angle worked and then maybe just tried to pinpoint it based off that alone. But I didn't... There was nothing that said Uppington, so... Nah, that is an insane name for a bar, by the way. What the hell? Anyway, I don't know. I mean, a bunch of people missed the pinpoint here. At least I clicked Uppington. It might have said Uppington on that sign, and I was too busy singing Baba Yetu to notice, but well, I didn't see it, so whatever. At least I clicked the right neighborhood of the right city. I mean, that, like, given I had nothing, that could have been a heck of a lot worse, so whatever. I'll take it. This is interesting. I guess it's Namibia. Fascinating landscape. Again, I've played very little Namibia, so I don't even know what it looks like. Ocho Zonjupa. Okay, well, that's this one, I believe. And Trigon Mining. Okay, well, that doesn't help. It could be a POI eventually, but I feel like Trigon is what they should have called a triangle from the start. Like, why are they why are all the other ones called Gon, and then a triangle is just a triangle instead of a trigon? Asking the real questions here. Otavi and Grootfontein, B8. Okay, and a railroad. Sure. Combat. Interesting town name. I mean, we're just here, yeah? Or are we, actually? Maybe we're not. Okay, this is weird because the railroad is on the wrong side of the road, which is actually very strange. What is that? It's not an airport, is it? No. It's just a field, I think. Okay, we're not close to Grootfontein. We have a couple D roads. I don't know if those are marked. We don't have a distance to Otavi. Gaub and Gauss. Oh, this is strange. What? If we're on the B8... What? Dude, what is this road angle? I'm confused. How is... If this is the B8... D2863, I'm... What? Oh, that's the B1. Wait, no. I was in the right place. Hold on. No, is it this? It's this. Okay, that took way longer than I thought it was going to. Well, then it should have, really. So apparently we are in combat. And now I have to find the 5K. So west takes me here. North is an immediate dead end. So probably... I was like there. It's like one intersection there. I don't actually feel very good about this. I'm not sure that this is the pinpoint. It looks decent, but I'm not sure. It is. Wow. Okay, that was actually quite tricky. And I spent a lot more time than I should have figuring out what road I was on there. I guess the angle of the B8 was so weird and I didn't even notice that it did that at that particular spot. But we got there, so it's okay. And finally, I was wrong. We do not have 2 Botswana rounds, we have 2 South Africa rounds. And given the South Africa round is the only one I failed so far, I can't say I'm very happy about this news, but we'll see if I can do better this time. Okay. This isn't very promising so far. Okay. Gosh. Glen Red Primary School. This is what I need. Joe Morolong. What a guy. Is that it? Okay, so is that oh, hold on. What? Is that Vryburg? Okay, that's what I needed. Good lord. Okay, where actually is Vryburg? Northern Cape. Wait, I swear I've heard of that. Oh, what? Wait, why does it say Northern Cape? What the heck? I'm confused. That's not Northern Cape. What is happening? Where is Joe Morolong? Is he in Northern Cape or is he in Vryburg? Is he on the map? Oh, wait, was he there? No, Morokwaneng. I love how I'm saying he as if it's like a person. Maybe it is a person. I don't know. I'm very confused. It said Northern Cape and it said Vryburg, and those two things are not the same, so... Nothing makes sense. And yet... I don't think I'm getting more information out of this round, so... Again, that's super fun. I'm gonna have to just make a guess. I don't... Was Vryburg? I think Vryburg was in the map area, so I think it genuinely could be there. But if it is, I don't understand why it said Northern Cape Province. I guess I can look for Joe Morolong. Perhaps it's just, like, here. I mean, the road angles aren't terrible. I just I don't understand, honestly, but I have to assume it's here because I have nothing else. So just click a spot where the road kind of does that. Which, can I even find that? No. No, I can't. It's probably not Viberg. What was that round? Like, hello? So Joe Moralong is just not a thing. So the only info I had was Northern Cape and Vryburg. And I didn't know which one to trust. I guess I should have gone in Northern Cape near Vryburg, but like it didn't say Gamadubu, it didn't say Glen Red, it didn't say any of this. So I don't know what the heck I was supposed to do there. Those South Africa rounds felt way harder than the other three, but sure, I guess. I mean, I'm definitely not the only one missing that. There are a lot of 42XXs. These are people who are also probably clicking Vryburg. And you can't really blame them, can you? That was, yeah, clearly looking at the scores, that was by far the hardest of the 5 rounds. So, yeah. And then Uppington, apparently everyone knew it was Uppington, so I clearly missed something. But at least they all still missed the pinpoint, so my guess wasn't actually bad. Okay, sure. No move around the world. One more pinpointable map. We'll see what we get in this one. Oh boy. Okay, this is a photosphere, Suez Canal, and then a bunch of Arabic. Okay, well, is it Suez or is it like Port Said? I do not know. Is it written anywhere? Can I trust compass? If I go R, like, is north north? I don't know. Do they do... I think they do that in LDL. There's a police station to the northwest. And then there's the canal. I mean, okay. Northwest makes me think maybe more... Well, no, that doesn't really work. Actually, it could be up here, though. There, that appears to be a police station. I actually don't mind that at all. It would be like out here somewhere. Port Said Ferry. It could be that. I don't read Arabic, so I don't know, but it is entirely possible. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think I like this with the police station. I think this makes perfect sense, but maybe I will just look at Suez to check and see if there's anything similar. I don't see a police station, and the angle I don't think is quite as good. I think I will stick with Port Said and hope that it could be Ismailia, actually. It's also not impossible, but again, I don't like anything here as much. So I'm going to send Port Said. Good stuff. Okay. It was, in fact, the right idea. Milk Cha-Cha. Satna. Is this Nepal ever? Or is it just India? Hotel Barhut. Madhya Pradesh. That's not very easy to spot, but I'm glad I did. Satna. Is that a city? It is. Good. Okay. Now, Rewa Road. I mean, there's a huge thing, intersection. Rewa Road is there, actually. It's probably just this. Is there a curve in this road? Can't tell, honestly, but Hotel Barhut is not here, so maybe we are not here. It does say Rewa Road, though, so... I mean, I don't mind it, but... Okay, this is not actually obvious. There's a statue of Gandhi. Would that be on the map? I don't know. I mean, this is a divided road and a divided road. This angle is straight north-south. I don't know. A Hotel Barhut. This is a lot smaller of a white road than I expected, to be honest, but that appears to be the hotel, so sure. Yeah, I believe you. Okay. Japan. Ishikawa something maybe? I don't know. Okay, I can't stand these rounds that are lining maps up. These are so hard for me. Is there gonna be like more info here? Yokohama. I'm inclined to trust that actually. Um, do we have anything in Yokohama that lines up with what I'm seeing there? Uh, honestly, I kind of want to say no. Like, I don't see that thing, that little thing at the bottom. Like, that doesn't. Oh, is that this guy? No, it's not. It looks a little bit different. Okay. Well, maybe it's not even Yokohama. Oh, What does that say? Yamashita Park, Ishikawacho. Wow. I don't know what I'm missing here, but I'm actually quite confused. Weird. Okay, I mean it says Yokohama, so I feel like I have to click there, but I just don't trust it because it doesn't seem. Oh, it's there. Is it there? Yeah, it's that. So it is just going to be like downtown, but I'm not going to find the pinpoint now. That sucks. Okay. It's like a big gate or something. I don't know. I just have to click downtown and pray. Yokohama Chinatown. Oh, that's what's going on. Yeah. I would have found that if I had more than 10 seconds to look for it, but should I have realized that this was Chinatown? Yes, I should. However, I didn't because honestly, my brain was just like, this could be Japanese. Like, which I think this is clearly like a gate to a Chinatown, so that's kind of bad, but um, I don't know. The architecture is just East Asian, and I was like, oh, I guess we're just, I don't know. It's just some fancy architecture in Japan. I didn't really think about it. That's my fault. That was not that hard of a round. I spent way too long thinking that that map was oriented north-south and was like, why is the thing just, why does it just not look like it should? Does that say Kearney? Okay. Um, honestly, kind of a clever round the way you can see the comma NE, so you can figure out what it is. Railroad. It's that way. Something like that, maybe. Low investment. Welcome to Old Town Jubilee Center. I think it's just here, yeah. Okay. Finally, is this like London? 104 Pall Mall? Okay. I hope I'm not supposed to like know what that is. City of Westminster. Okay, well hopefully that's not that big. Um Yeah, I'm not really sure how to narrow this down. Let's see. I don't know how big the city of Westminster is either. Pall Mall doesn't appear to be tiny. The problem is the road names change like every block. Is that St. Paul's? Uh, is that St. Paul's? Another question. Where the hell is St. Paul's? Pall Mall. Wow, I didn't expect to find that first, but okay. Well, sure, I'll trust that. Cross Streets, Carlton Gardens, and St. James's Square. Which St. James's Street? St. James's Square. Where's Carlton Gardens? It's there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that works. Why are these? Wait, I'm confused. Why these should be the? Oh, that's also St. James's Square. Okay, there you go. So we're just east of that, in front of Philip Mold. Oof. Okay. Honestly, so was it St. Paul's to the east? Is that what I'm seeing? Trafalgar Square. I don't even know. Yeah, I need to become more familiar with London. I've missed rounds before because I've like never heard of things like in and around London. I spent like one day in London in my life, so I just have no I just don't have the knowledge of the city that most people do. Knowledge, haha, pun intended. No, it was not intended, but it worked out. Okay, let's do map 4 then. Blitz colors. No more pinpointable, just get as close as you can. In the middle of nowhere in the outback. Okay, well, this will be fun. Honestly, I kind of want to go Queensland here, but... Wait, the sun is south, and now my brain is broken. What the heck? What the heck? Why is the sun south? Hello? What the heck? Is this just a case of it being the right season for the sun to be in a weird spot? Because if this is not Australia, what the heck is this? You have to send Australia, don't you? Like, what is the sun doing? I don't know. I'm gonna go Queensland, like inland. And it is, yeah. I mean, a bunch of people just like know exactly what like white roads the car drove on, but honestly, I'm taking that guess. It could have been a lot worse. I don't know what the sun is playing at, but it's fine. I thought maybe Mex, but not super sure here. What the hell? Did he just fall? Like, did bro just fall? Or is he just like laying down in the weirdest position imaginable? I don't know what happened there. Do I just click CDMX here? I feel like I do. I don't think I have a better thing to do. Like, this could be anything, but there's a decent chance it's somewhere near the city. So why in a million years is that the Yucatan? What? How do you even send Yucatan here? That's crazy. Is there something about the architecture? I don't know. This just looked like an average Mexican city, but I don't know how people are actually sending here. That's crazy impressive, but I don't know. That felt to me like it could be anything. Okay, fine. What's this? Low cam. Small cam, I guess. What is this, actually? Is this South Africa? This is kind of weird. These mountains are a bit strange. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with this. Can this be Brazil, actually? No, the poles... Surely these aren't Brazilian poles, right? I don't know. Do they look like South African poles? I don't know anything anymore, honestly. I'm gonna send South Africa and Brazil. Never mind. I just sent the correct mountain range. Yep, totally knew that's where that was. What the heck? Okay. That could not have gone better. I was so lucky. Wait, what? This is cool. Wow. I guess it's Greece with these road lines. I mean, this feels very 5Kable. Is it ever like this? I mean, low key. Like, low key. This looks really good. I'm like on the 5K. I Wow. Okay. I mean, figure out that it's Greece. Look at a place in Greece that has water, which is like every place in Greece, to be fair. So, well, I've never had a round on that road before. That's not like a repeat or something. I was just like, I don't know. I thought this area would have wetlands, so I'll check it. And lo and behold, and then we have the classic Provence lavender field round, although Is it that, or are we being baited and it's just some random other thing? I think it is some random other thing because this looks... These rows of... This is all very, like, artificially planted, and the houses don't look Provence, so... I guess that's not where we are, but the problem is I don't know where we are. And I'm not really sure how to find out. I have to try and guess based off the buildings. But I'm not very good at doing that. So, yeah, I don't think this ends well for me, unfortunately. I'm actually quite confused. I don't know. I'm going to go like northern France because the architecture looks more like here, but... What? Oh dear. Well, at least I'm not the only one sending Europe, I guess. Okay, no, this did confuse a lot of people. Well, that's why the architecture didn't look like Provence. It was Japan, but honestly, it's not even that obvious that this is Japan. Like, looking at the buildings, like, I guess I can see it, but it's not as obvious as you'd think it would be. That's kind of a crazy one. Wow. Okay, I was not thinking about that, but there are other people sending Europe, so I'm in decent company. NMPZ. People. The church. Okay. It's Portugal, I think. Unless it's Brazil, but it should be Portugal. Like, I kind of want to go south with, like, this, like, church. This, like, white church with the blue. Almost makes you want to go down there, but is that a good idea, or should I just, like, click Lisbon? Because I'm probably just overcooking if I do that. I don't think there's info. I'm gonna click Lisbon. It may be south, but whatever. Yeah, it is, of course. I mean, okay. The thing is, every time I decide to take a risk like that, it ends up being not where I thought it was, so I didn't have the confidence at all that I was doing the right thing there. Okay, well, this one, I probably just don't get the country. Are we in... Do I get the continent here? That's the real question. We have white plates on bikes. I actually have no idea what this is. I can't tell where the people are from either, just by looking at them. This is, an issue, I think. Holy moly. Wow, I actually have no idea what this is. I can't even, like, think of a guess. Oh, this is completely wrong. I do not have this at all. Thailand. Okay. Sure. I mean, no way to tell if these people are Thai or Latin American, as far as I know, so not really sure what I can do there. I mean, motorbikes make sense for Southeast Asia. Maybe makes a little bit more sense than Mexico, so perhaps I should have known, but that seems like a very, very hard round. Yeah, this is not getting any better for me. I am equally lost on this round. Like, I do not know what I'm looking at here at all. I have no idea what the country is. I can't tell from the poll. Oh, dear Lord. No, yeah, this is an issue. I've got nothing. I thought it was Costa Rica, but I'm about 5% confident that that's correct. It actually is. Wow, that's huge. Okay. Good stuff. Downtown Limon, which, yeah, I couldn't have known that, but At least I got the country. A little bit of redemption. Nigeria, I don't really know if I want to think about this round for very long because it just looks generic to me. I kind of want to click near Abuja, if anything. Looks dry enough to be up there. So I'm going to go ahead and click near Abuja. And it's northeast of it, but that's fine. Oh my god, what is this? Okay. Is it like a square pole? Honestly, I have no idea. Square pole makes you think Thailand, but we already had Thailand, so I don't think it's Thailand. I don't know. This could just be a tourist. This could be the Google car driver. Like, I don't have a clue, man. What continent is this, by the way? Dude, I have no idea what's going on here. I don't know. Maybe Argentina. I have nothing. Vietnam. Okay, like, I mean, what is that round? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? I mean, that is insane. Like, I mean, I don't know what I can do with that. That's just, that's insanely difficult. Whatever. I mean, I got 2 0-point rounds, which is obviously very bad, but it was a hard map, to be fair. And I think, honestly, the other 3 rounds were fine, so it wasn't the worst map of all time. It was just, there were a couple of hiccups, but yeah, that's going to do it for week number 8. So I will cut to when the scores are out, and we will see how I did. Alrighty, here is the recap for Lyons Den League Season 6, week number 8. I finished in 9th place overall, which is quite solid. I got 25k on the first map and played pretty well for the rest, other than the NMPZ, but the NMPZ doesn't count quite as much as at least maps 1 through 3, so it worked out pretty well. I have been playing better recently, 10th, 4th, etc. We don't talk about week 5, but yeah, the point being, I think that my performances have steadily improved over the course of the season, which is nice to see at least. And the overall standings, I am currently in 11th, so I think my goal for the season is going to be to try and finish top 10. I'm not going to do much better than that, but I think 10th is achievable if I continue to play well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to aim for. But yeah, another solid week, or yeah, that's week 9. Can't see anything there yet, but yeah, I will see you guys soon for the week 9 video. But for now, thank you all for watching, and see you later.